shame we haven't had a chance to celebrate Halloween this year.
We've been too busy.
It may not be too late.
Of course it's too late. It's after midnight. Halloween was yesterday.
We could still tell some scary stories.
Scary stories? About what?
I've got an idea for one. I'll start. I call it...
Come on now. I mustn't be late. I'm a very independent engine. I go where I want, when I want, and no one can change that.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Most certainly, old boy. I'm glad we took the time to enjoy it.
Ah! Help, help, they're pushing me! I have to stop!
Oh dear, James is coming in awfully fast. Don't worry, Edward. James has nice steady brakes like you. He can stop himself easily.
My brakes are on fire! Ah! Oh my God!
I've seen some accidents in my time, but my God. We did the best we could, sir. Go ahead, send him out. James, how do you feel?
I feel fine, sir.
And what about you, Edward?
What?
I'm okay, sir.
Huh? No! 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 Oh my God! No!
No! The end. So, what'd you think?
Thomas, what in the world?
That was good, I liked it. I'll go next. I call this one Tunnel of Terror. They all have to have names, right?
Driver, did you hear something?
Glory, we've lost half our train. It must have come off in the tunnel.
Oh, splendid. Now we'll be late for sure.
Huh, that's odd. Perhaps it came loose earlier and we didn't notice it. We'll stop at the next signal box and warn them. Oh dear, Emily. Lost track of our trucks, have we?
It's not funny, Thomas. It's the strangest thing. I could have sworn I had them all going into the tunnel, but then my lamp went out, and I heard a strange sound. And when I got to the other side, they were gone.
You're just being careless, Emily. Don't worry, I'm headed back that way now. I'm sure I'll find your trucks along the way.
Be careful, Thomas.
I'm always careful. That's why I never lose my trains. Oh, what was that? Oh, what happened? Where's Clarabelle? Where did she go? Oh, she's gone. Emily was right. My light, and then that noise, and then when I came out, Clarabelle was gone, and the passengers too. Emily's trucks, then your coaches. What if it's some sort of monster?
Don't be silly, Henry. There must be a logical explanation for this. They probably just derailed or something.
Only one way to find out. Come on, you two, we'll go investigate. Fear not, little Thomas. We'll find your missing coach. Disturbing.
Demonic.
Dark.
Very astute, Henry. Something very strange is going on in this tunnel. We must investigate. You go first, Henry.
Me? Why me?
Well, you have the most experience with tunnels, after all.
That, and you're in front.
Fiddlesticks. First the rain, then an elephant, now this. I don't see anything. I think I'll just come out. My lamp has gone out.
Not to worry, Henry. We'll send in a... Henry?
Henry, what's going on? Did you find something?
Something must have gone wrong. Pull him out.
Oh, God! What have we done?
That does it. All right, you mangy monster. I've had enough. This ends now. Prepare to feel the wrath of the GNR.
Gordon, wait!
And then I defeated the monster.
What? You defeated the monster?
Yes.
Just like that? With no help?
Yes.
What did it look like then?
It was terrifying beyond description.
Oh, I can't believe it. Poor Henry. Gordon, that story may have been about half an engine, but that doesn't mean you get to tell half a story.
Pah! You tell a better one, then.
I already told an amazing story.
Yes, perhaps we should let someone else have a go.
I've got one. I call it Timothy the Ghost Engine.
Nope, next.
I have a story to tell. The Duck. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "tapping at my chamber door, only this, and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. and the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more." Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately duck of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this emerald bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," said I, "art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient duck wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the duck, "Beg pardon, but nevermore." Much I marvelled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. But the duck, still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then, upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. "Prophet," said I, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore." Quoth the duck, "Beg pardon, but nevermore." "Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend," I shrieked upstarting, "get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no green plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and thy form from off my door." Quoth the duck, "Beg pardon, but nevermore." And the duck, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted never more.
Did you memorize that whole thing, Diesel?
I have a lot of free time.
And anger, evidently. I'll go next. This is called The Telltale Part. Nearly done, Belle. We have some safety checks to do before you leave. However, I'm needed at the Scarlowy Railway sheds.
No problem, Victor.
Kevin! Kevin! Coming, boss. Oh, sorry, boss. Just a slip of the hook. I understand, Kevin, but you need to be more careful with these things. I need you to look after Belle while I'm gone. Understand? Yes, boss. No problem, boss.
It must be amazing being a rescue engine. I wish I could be a rescue crane.
You can be. Maybe someday.
It must be awesome. Just racing down the... Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
Late night scrap pickup. Looks like you couldn't save this one. I'll take it off your hands.
I didn't mean it.
Just remember, kid, it gets easier the more you do it.
Oh no. Oh no, I have to hide this.
Kevin, where's Belle?
There was an emergency and she left.
Victor, where's Belle? There's a fire at Knapford and I need help. I'm sorry, my friend, but she isn't here. Right. I have to head there now. Fiery Flynn to the rescue. Victor. Yes, sir? We need Belle urgently. There's a fire at Knapford. We've heard, sir. And it involves fuel. Good gracious, sir. Yes, and if they do go up, so does half the town. Kevin, do you know where she is? Those poor people. Flynn won't be able to put it out on his own. I wish we could be of more help, sir, but we don't... Shush, do you hear that? That's Belle. She must be close. Belle? Belle? Belle?
It was me! I killed Belle! I hit her with a pallet and caused a boiler explosion!
Kevin! You've caused significant trouble. You're in big trouble, Kevin. And that comes with a price.
No!
The end. James, did you only tell that story because Kevin spilled blue paint on you at the Steamworks last week? I'll have you know he had it coming. Slip of the hook my funnel. I have a story. Edward, tell us. Our story begins a long time ago, on a railway that is no more. It is about a place rarely spoken of, but when people do speak of it, it is known only as Valesbridge. We're making good time today, Freddy. Good thing. If we're late again, Duke will go ballistic. You can count on it. Driver, we're not at the station already, are we? No, not even close. Why? Because there are points up ahead. Have you ever seen those before? No, that's very strange. Duke? Yes? What is it, Freddy? I was taking my 3 o'clock passenger train to Pilgordred, and I noticed something I'd never noticed before. There are these points just before Balamodi. They lead into the bushes. Do you know what they are? No. No, I have no idea. Are you sure?
You know every inch of this line. How can you...
Freddy, I have no idea. To my knowledge, there is nothing there.
But, Duke,
There's nothing there.
That was strange. Psst. Psst. Smudger? What is it? Vale's Bridge. Vale's Bridge? What is that? Is that where the points lead, Smudger? Be careful, Freddy. Be very careful. Careful of what? Smudger,
Freddy, your goods train is due out. You mustn't be late. That would never suit his grace.
if you do decide to go looking, just don't be afraid to turn back. At the first sign of trouble, you should turn back.
Freddy!
Yes, Duke. Right away, Duke. Thank you. Driver, those points we saw earlier, aren't they just up ahead? A short ways down the line?
They are indeed. It's on our way back. Perhaps we should investigate.
Whatever is down that line, Smudger seems to think it's dangerous, and Duke doesn't want to talk about it. But whatever Duke's afraid of, I can manage it. They don't call me Fearless Freddy for nothing.
I'm not sure we can get through here, Freddy.
Now I can push these branches aside. I'm strong enough for that. My God. There's a whole city here. How is this possible? How did we never know?
We should look around. Let's stop up there.
These engines, they have to have been here for decades. I can just barely make out this number plate. This one's number 3. This one over here is 2. And this is 4. But where's number 1? Number 1? Duke, why did you leave this place? What happened? Look over there. It's a train. And a rather long one at that. There's no engine. The train looks like it was ready to leave, but it never did. The coaches, they're all full. Packed to capacity, in fact. There's 5 luggage vans back here. Suitcases, some furniture, people's possessions. This is an evacuation train. But what were they running away from? I intend to find that out. Come on, Anthony. There have to be more clues further into the city. Whatever happened to these people, we can't let this story go untold. We'll be back, Freddy. Oh, okay. It's been hours. They're not coming back, are they? I'm just going to stay here alone, roasting shut, just like those engines. No, I won't be left here to rust. Not like all of them. I won't. I can't be. I'm moving. No, my brakes, how are they off? My driver put them on, I know it. These tracks, they feel level. Why am I rolling? I'm headed to the heart of the city, deeper and deeper. What happened here? Who did this? Who do they mean? Who do they mean? Who do they mean? Who do they mean? Ah! Valesbridge.
What?
Valesbridge. I'm in Valesbridge. You need to get me out of here.
Buddy, calm down. You're in the middle of an open field. There's no danger around here. All right, Nelson, that's enough chit-chat. Let's get him loaded onto the trailer.
Open field. But I was in Valesbridge. I was in this old town along the Mid-Sodor Railway.
This isn't the Mid-Sodor anymore, buddy. It's the Arsdale Railway now. The Mid-Sodor closed years ago. The Arsdale Railway was built on top of some of the original line.
Wait, right there. There were points there. Points that led into the bushes.
There have never been any points here. Trust me, I know. I helped rebuild this section. This line has never had a switch anywhere near here.
But I went into the city. My crew, they never came back. Something got me. It pulled me to the city hard. I could feel the presence, energy. Something was there. Something was trying to keep me there.
There's never been a city around here, pal. I don't know what you think you saw, but it wasn't real.
Just tell me, how did they find me? I thought I'd be lost forever.
You just turned up. You've just been sitting in an empty field for 60 years. I can't imagine how you're not totally rusted through. When an engine sits somewhere for that long, they're almost never salvageable. It's almost unheard of. Well, there was this one engine I transported. They had to dig him out. He was in an old shed not too far from here. Not a spot of rust on him when he was rescued. Don't ask me how he managed that.
A deal with the devil. Oh dear, I just remembered I had one final job tonight. I'll be right back.
Hello.
What? Who said that?
I did.
What's his problem?